to set up the rest of his team. They didn't know about Electronic in the graveyard, and he will wrestle with them for that kill. Bomb goes down in A, but Rare Atom haven't even cleared the site. They're just getting mopped up from the pit and graveyard, and now it's all left on to Kaze. 1v4. Up through short, he's landed a dink, but that's the end of the line.
Seemed like they didn't know what they wanted to do in the post spawn there. They were jump clearing every position, but as soon as they... Right now, Rare Atom, they need to know what they're up against. Galil's up mid, taking fights early, but Simple just eviscerates 3. Won't be able to finish more, but his job is done. It's poised bit in the apartments to at least take one with him.
Oh yeah, dropping down onto the dome,
wow.
a bit wrestling with the MP9. Finds a little double there.
And yeah, their B takes were just super powerful. Once you let them set up on the corner there, they're just happy to just try and roll it through. Nice counter boost coming out though, and Perfecto, he's gonna get a couple of kills. Might even get Mercury here if he's not careful. Jam Young finally showing up from the other side of the map, but it is a 2-on-3 with the bomb freshly planted.
Yeah, they used their smoke that NaVi dropped against them to throw it back in the choke point, and by a few more seconds, NaVi are gonna reboost, but no kills offered up here. NaVi are gonna have to force this one. There's a kill. Easy pickings for Electronic, and now in the pool, Jam Young will drown. NaVi get that retake with 3 alive. Rare Atom.
Also feels like when they show up at these tournaments, they're really strong early on, but then people figure out their style early, and then it's just not deep enough to be able to sort of go on and win a whole tournament. They're trying to see if they can make their way through, but Mercury, oh, this is actually a really huge opening. Mojo as well coming up with a couple of kills. Bomb's going to be planted behind it, and Simple and Electronic, if they were going to save last time in the 3v3, surely this time it's even more valuable.
It's not even a question now, right? It's like, we kind of set the precedent here. I don't know how to describe this because I don't want to make out like it's anything normal. I still think he has like a very unique way of cooling, but his at least for the way I look at the game, like makes the most sense. There's a lot of idea behind it.
Testament to the fact that they've been doing a lot of hard work.
This is scary. No flash. Simple saw a barrel. Are they going to get him off? No! That's a jump around the corner. They can't. He can't hit the shot, though. They're going to run him down. Bits in the sight. Simple's trying to play a one-way on the smoke, but he's looking the wrong way, trying to play anti, and they just run right through. Take him out and remove Bit after 1. Don't know where that was meant to go. Tournament as well. So, 11 in a row. That ain't bad, Anders. That shows you've at least got some depth to be dominating the Asian scene. And when we spoke to these guys on the desk the other day, they even said like, oh no, we're not the best team in Asia. We're the second best. We're definitely the second best. We're not the best. But man, they just have such a good track record against IHC, who have sure done more internationally, but...
Yeah, this is nice. You know, it can feel like a win-win for Electronic. Either you catch them doing that, or they kill you, and then it spurs them up into the B play, into the stack. Now you know you've cleared out Banana, and you find yourself in the 5v2. This gives you a tremendous degree of freedom.
MPL's alone back here. He's going to pick up the 1 kill, and that's going to buy enough time. Even if he dies, and they get the bomb plant, obviously, very, very winnable round from NaVi. So they're up to 5.
In whether or not NaVi can accomplish this retake. So much time are wasting, and there's Mosia with the first. MPL dead as Jam Young finds him. And so Rare Atom have got this one in the bag. Perfecto falls as well. This is a very expensive round here for NaVi, and it's one that, I mean, a part of me would have liked to have seen them right off the moment Bit takes that long to move around.
Hey. Some really good discipline. All right, the same boost, but this time it gets checked. Mercury, well aware. Both Simple and MPL gone down, but Bit, even with just the MP9, is doing good work here. He's going to try and flash his way in. He's got this at the top of the head. He can almost get the kill, but not quite. Mercury's going to live, and now he spins around. It's Moja showing up with a strong shot. Electronic and Perfecto, they're in trouble here. They do not have a kit. They don't have any more nades or anything. So, I mean, they don't have a lot to throw away necessarily, but still, this is looking real good for the T side once again.
Yeah, they're playing for this, and I think this is coming from a place of confidence, but I don't know if that's like the answer that's required right now from NaVi. Electronic and Perfecto tried to move in to retake this 2-on-3 without a kit. Electronic, good for that first, but traded immediately after. They were always going to double swing him in that moment.
At least give us a highlight, something to be excited
give us
about.
1 kill.
Yeah, just 1. All right, they're trying, but they're just failing at it.
They're getting massacred right now. And there's a kill. Woo! But
dude, I gotta say, you know, I think it's gonna... The thing that I think, you know, gives Rare Atom a fighting chance is is, and I mean like throughout this entire group, is I think that, you know, we're approaching that stage where throughout his whole career, Advent is...
As they start running back up B, Electronic in this position very late, going to be uncleared. Can he escape? Oh, he'll take two, that will do. Now up to one man in the bomb site. There's still a lurker killing rotations. Perfecto ahead of the smoke, but that's going to cool them off. They're waiting for this flank. It needs to happen now. Smoke has another few seconds on it still. Jamyoung runs through, and Perfecto can't take two. There's a chance for NaVi on this retake.
Two top performers for NaVi still in this retake. Flash goes over, and Bit wins the opener. Now just Mercury, and a lot of damage done. But the killing blow belongs to Bit, who ties us up at 6-all. And marks an important date in the calendar for NaVi. They finally launch one of these retakes over towards this B site successfully.
None. One. That's a nice new Bit in the Molotov. Well, he's only going to get one now, Simple. If he can take Apps at a good timing. Oh, but that's weapon switch. Now he's got an AK. Now it's definitely more than one. Simple, more heads as he eviscerates Advent. They are just walking into him, and Simple will farm up 3 in the round. NaVi take the lead back.
Well, we'll find out. Bit seems to think it will be NaVi. Pushing all the way through the apartments, now getting spammed and going back in for more. Bit gets his revenge around that smoke. Jamyoung prodded the bear.
Not a bad shot at all. Maybe a slim chance here, but NaVi has started the shot. Bit, though, is miles away, so theoretically, this is more like a 3-on-3 retake for a while. A big risk being taken. Simple. He gets the one kill there. The smoke is up covering it. Gets up close and personal with the deagle and a headshot at the end to bring down Cars here. That's a 9-6 finish for NaVi.
Drops the little one-way, plays over the top of it in the graveyard. Flashes rain over. Bit and Perfecto with the kills first. They find everyone in A. And if this were a rifle round, Rare Atom would be looking to save. 2v4 in the pistol. No kit as well. It's a bit of a rough spot to be in.
They find those kills early on. I think this is exactly what Rare Atom themselves on the T side would have wanted in the pistol round. They just couldn't do it. But yeah, they just ran in there with everyone on the NaVi side, and there were plenty of fights to be had. Now it's Mercury on his own. 1 versus 3. He's got dualies, he's got bullets. He just can't find anyone. And when he finally does, it's a double fight. So a little bit unfair. Good for Perfecto. A triple kill.
Kaze down in the pit, does a bit of damage, and now NaVi kind of lost in the sauce here. They're going back, and they've still got him. Oh, hang on. What's happening? Mosier stood so still, they didn't even see him. And MPL, by the way, is still in A. He will eventually die. The bomb's going down at B, but it's slammed out. Electronic dead. And welcome to the circus, everyone. That's a Rare Atom round right there.
That is a weird round.
Have you ever seen a team hit B, go A, back through mid, back? That's like around the world. They ended up where they started, Snappy.
I think like you could obviously see they were confused. It was too the master plan was too much for both teams there.
Oh, and I can't believe
moment.
this, dude. The back turn from Simple.
It looked like he spins around and he's like, this guy's wearing the wrong uniform. What's going on? Oh no. Yeah, the reverse split onto the A bomb side.
They will just take the blind gamble, like without any info.
He has to keep peeking. Mercury, if he would have kept peeking and stopped the bomb, that would have been the run. Yeah, they might do it anyway.
They've won it.
Oh,
They've already won it.
Oh.
They just won that. They just won that. We all saw it. That was a 2v4 inside of the B site. Mercury gets away, 2v3 inside of the B site. Mercury got away with murder. Kaze rotated through the spot, and they just won the round.
That's
NaVi
so
had
scary.
it, and then Rare Atom won it. Yeah, this is a bit scuffed. They're trying to come in right at the close. The bomb's just been dropped, and they can't win the round anymore. Rare Atom have stolen another one, and that's how I would describe some of these round wins. It is like...
Kaze should be down.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Electronic has that one on a platter. 15 seconds though. We've seen one kill on the wrong man at the right time. Rob rounds from NaVi. Bit turns on a dime with the MP5.
That should... It actually looked like a Rare Atom round until that last whiff kill.
Finally, that's after losing how many rounds? Yeah, 5 in a row.
They're still in danger because they only survived 2 guys here, and the CT still have more than enough economy to get a great buyout, right?
It feels like since the changes to Inferno with the bomb radius, I know they were a while ago,
Now, you didn't have to plant at the bomb site. You obviously wouldn't win the round, but you could blow up a lot of enemies if they just didn't, you know, weren't paying attention, which people didn't. Oh, wow. Maybe that's why they're not going B so much. They're running an Emoja. He's got a double kill. It's a 3-on-3.
Like a NaVi round, right?
It should be, surely.
This is my issue. Like, I know a lot of people are huge fans of Inferno and think that it's a very good map. I actually tend to disagree because of the fact that like the sites are so hard to retake it, and I don't think that makes for the best CS actually. I think there is pretty good things about the map. However, like, I think it's being praised a bit too much for some flaws that it like obviously have to. Like, I think everyone can see that. I think the stats also back it up that you see too much saving on the map, I think, and it's too hard for CTs to get back in.
I knew I liked you. I knew I loved you, Snappy. Like, that is the best take. That is the best take anyone's set up here so far, man.
This could be a really good test of what we were just talking about. 4-on-5, trying to retake a bomb site should be a pretty good deal, but it might not be. Oh, Pop with a Mac 10. It's a double kill for Vecto. Electronic continues, and you can see now they're just going to get traded left and right. Mercury can't even really escape in Kaze. He's going to get a parting kill and just evacuate 14 rounds on the side of NaVi. They had the utility. They had the manpower. They still couldn't do it.
But it's still tough.
Oh, that one's going to hurt them, man. That could have been the way back in for Rare Atom right near the end of this game, right? If they end up picking that up, suddenly they're within reaching distance of NaVi. There would have been a reset going NaVi's way, so Rare Atom probably would have tied the game up. But that's not a future that we live in, right? They're now relegated down to this 1 AWP on Kaze. And everyone else, best pistol armor, but I don't think they bother throwing too much into this round.
And they're hearing the footsteps. They realize what's coming next. Advent spinning around for the shot on MPL, and now 10 seconds. One good kill here to stop the bomb, and that's probably all they need. Or 5 seconds. They just barely get it. That is scary close. Man, a little bit more survival there on Mojo at the end, and maybe it would have worked out. Now it's a 2-on-2 in the afterplant.
Yeah, both players from Rare Atom coming up banana as well. They're going to start to clear out the
They have
site.
no utility. It's going to be so hard without a smoke in this situation. I think NaVi should have a pretty easy time on this round, I would say.
If they just go and stick it, but obviously they can't know what we know. But I mean, in theory, if they just do it, then maybe that actually would work. Now it's a bit late.
Yeah, but the problem is they cannot really bait them out when they have no utility. They obviously have to go and tap the bomb, but they can be anywhere at this point, NaVi, right? So it's such a hard round.
This is given room, and yeah, Electronic threading this needle through library. I mean, this was how NaVi opened up a round just a couple ago.
That was a good shot.
Lovely shot with the Deagle, but they're never ready for Electronic there. Will get traded, and Simple's dead now as well. NaVi, it's starting to fall apart. It's just Perfecto, 1v3, and Mosier will find him, delivering a 13th round from down in the pit.
They might.
Dude, they're leaving this down to the final 20 seconds. It's A through B again. They've called this multiple times now. Perfecto.
There's 2 statues on A there, so...
Yeah, they're not moving. But look at the clock as well. 12 seconds. Oh, they line up for the smoke. Oh, it's an absolute shutdown. Overtime surely coming up after this. Jamyoung just has to stay alive for another second, and it will be done. Rare Atom managing to push NaVi to the limits, and we're in overtime.
Impressive. But this is also what they really needed.
Here we
Could
go.
have been in the beginning and the end. But now, fast play in a B. Mosier with the first, and Advent wins another. Oh, buddy. Simple's getting chased. They run through after him. Bit's dead. Bye. Nade finds him. And, well, Rare Atom looking for a nearly flawless first round in OT. Jamyoung, I wonder where he's going to end up. Down in the pit waiting. Ah, here it is. His favorite position to steal rounds away from NaVi. MPL dead on this swing immediately. And so Rare Atom.
But, I mean, you can never prevent the smoke.
Oh my god, they've been mauled. Mosier is lighting them up right now. Electronic's doing everything he can. He's 28-19. He's really trying to keep NaVi in this. But it's not happening. Throwing into the clutch, a 1v3. Even the nade for more follow-up damage.
Oh my God,
this is great from Electronic, but he still can't win it. Knocked out, wasn't ready for Mercury to re-swing that. He thought Kaze was pushing through the smoke because he runs up to it. But I think, you know, if they can bring that same sort of level versus NaVi, if they beat NaVi in this opening map, I don't know what happens there. Simple in the sight, but mollied out. It's a last-second play. And what's so, like poetic about this is NaVi were trying to go for these slow, last-second execs throughout the entirety of their T side, and more often than not, it felt like it was hurting them.
The Asian teams was kind of lagging behind the meta. They were playing a bit of a weird style. And obviously they still have maybe a bit of a different style, but I feel like they are...
Okay, they found Kaze, but yeah, Jamyang could be the one to win the whole damn thing right now. Backstab lands, Simple dead, NPL with the trade. But is this going to be enough? They're running out of time here. They've got to get on that bomb, and they've got to get on it quick. NPL dead to Advent. Electronic trades, but he can't win it. Rare Atom have done it, and there's the swing. Electronic gets the kill, but it's Rare Atom with the victory. 1-0 up in this series now after they win in...
Was hitting shots. He will continue to do so.
Ooh, okay. Invoke his name, Hugo, and he's going to punish. Mosier popped instantly, but there is one critical fact. The Dooley's on Mercury, man. I'm still believing.
You're always believing, you're always buying, Jackie, but really, NaVi running down ramp should have no issue. They don't need to chase a smoke. They could even wrap towards Hell here, and Rare Atom have dropped 2 players into the B site. This is like the global team, right? Players from so many different regions.
Yeah, I mean, they called me in the last minute, so I said, like, okay, I'm gonna come in for you and stand in for you, so it's fun over here. I enjoy it very much.
Have you been out to the US yet, or have you just,
no.
like, while they came out? Because they've been here for a few weeks, right, boot camping and prepping for this tournament, playing small matches.
They brought me here, we had a couple of boot camp, like, to prepare some stuff, see how we're gonna fit each other, and that's how it went. But it's nice, I like it.
Yeah, your next game's via Astralis as well, so
yeah.
You're getting quite the... So he could cause some problems, but Bit's gone searching. That looked on him. Perfecto trying to trade. It's Simple instead. No one here to stop NaVi. But they're not even committing.
50 seconds on the clock. Kaze with a collection of utility. The Molotov coming in. Flashbang over as well. Bounces off the back of Simple's head. Oh, Hugo. There could be something happening here.
Yeah, Mercury's up the vent already. They should be watching this from back lobby. Electronics tucked in. There's a bit of room here. Oh, he's not ready for that, though. Swing out. Simple surviving everything right now. Nades, mollies, you name it, they got it. But NaVi trade the kill, and they don't even need to plant. Rare Atom...
Yeah, they've got to speed this up. And Jamyang, actually, he slow-walked the whole way into the rear. The Deagle lands onto the first, body tag onto the second, but the 5-7s are singing. And this is looking a little bit worrying. Mosier, back of the site with the P250. 2 bullets would be delight for him. He wants to peek it. There's one.
Hello?
Sees the back and he gets it. Oh, that's a hat trick to remember.
What a round, babe. Nice.
Yeah, rightly so as well, man. You're going to be so frustrated. Like, when we cut back to Jamyang's POV as well, I didn't even realize he had gotten himself into such a power position. Oh,
the one tap. Ooh. Probably going to go down the vent. He's behind CT. He's been mollied, though. They're running in main. NaVi just keep doing it. If you don't stop it, they won't stop. Bit does get shot from above, though. Jamyang drops in. Needs a second kill. He can't find it. Mosier and Mercury combined, though. However, still NaVi have somehow got this hell control in the midst of the madness, and Kaze will find out the hard way, opening up ramp into a B drop. If only you were in vent already, they'll get there quick enough.
The movement from Mosier actually gave him a bit of an edge here. Yeah. He loses his head. Simple straight away, smiting him out of the round. Mercury. Has he got the confidence for this? Is the madman going to make a hell of a play? Decon door right in front of him. Listening for the audio cue. Opens it, hits the head. All of a sudden, it's a one-on-one. Electronic not going to be disconnected here.
And if he wins his fight, which will probably come before NaVi commit. Yeah, they're going main. Oh.
Bomb dropped on the ground. 10 seconds for this. If you don't find the frags, it could all be going down the pan. There's the peak from Advent, and he wants to swing onto another map, but saved in the last few seconds. The Molotov burning at the back. Jamyang. Oh, he's jamming, Hugo.
Just about.
So close. I mean, what a risky round, but they pulled it off. Fit in the NaVi roster, so yeah.
I mean, Blade sees something that maybe we haven't yet, but I trust Blade. I'll give him that.
You got to trust in the system, right? You know, he's done it before.
Oh. Look at him go. He's feasting right now. 2 kills, and now the main split can come in. Electronic can peek whenever he wants. He's got the right time, but there's 2 more players at the back of the site. Oh, Simple had to hit it, and he saves the day with 10 seconds. They were even thinking about dropping the vent there. NaVi.
They're just going back towards A.
Why stop, bro?
Off.
Literally, why
just
stop?
Keep hitting them with the kendo stick that was underneath the ring. Mercury, his body literally folds on himself. And this whole team is folded up like a ball of paper, Hugo. It's getting thrown in the bin.
This is just like a demo that you should watch if you want to learn how to, like, the variety of A hits you can do, and the timings for them, and the spawns you take, and the nades you throw. Oh, they're looking at spawn though. No reason to fight if you're parhaat. Hide out fully. Don't alert the authorities. Don't dox yourself. 10-2. And it's the NaVi we expected to see today.
Bit with the re-peek. Spam through the steps.
There's more where that came from on B. Jamyoung's already in the rafters, so Mercury can get posted in the site. Simple needs this kill, and they're giving him nothing. They face together. And that top silo spot is so powerful. Up the vent, out the door, into A. 2 on 5?
Is it doable? Is
Always.
it manageable?
Always.
Could it be tenable? NPL. Ooh, he's got an idea. He knows they could be coming in. Perfecto. He's ready for the full-on swing. They dive down. They're dragging the crosshair. NPL overwhelmed by the sheer force, the sheer amount.
Got a very pushed up ramp player. Electronic getting ready to drop mini, and they're gonna again go back to this top site with the same results. Wow, it's a highlight reel for Bit. This guy's nuts.
Yeah, he is doing bits, literally right now. There's only one tasty morsel left for the CTs, and that'll be Jamyoung. Trapped by the trophies, shaking at the knees, terrified, because Bit's coming in to seal the deal. Denies the 5.
4 will do.
It's bloody. Oh, hello. Oh, hello indeed. Oh,
Take it, yeah.
oh, take a second.
Oh, dear.
Simple, he's turning.
They went outside, they're losing. There's more where that came from. Bit, I mean, he's been so precise this whole series. Oh, that's not a good example of that, though. 4 on 2, and parhaat pick NaVi apart in the yard. They don't even have the bomb here, boys.
Bomb cold on the ground. Perfecto and NPL walking in, about to be found by the awaiting arms of Kaze. Sees the elbow, peeks back, the wall bang will sting. Peek swings again. Onto the P2K, wants to pop off for the last round, gets the reload in, not quite.
And that's it, folks. 4 rounds at the end of the half. 4 individual rounds. No streaks for parhaat and NaVi streaking their way.
He knows what's going on. They're going back to the vent. They love the vent. They're always about the vent.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Oh, the Julies. And the body just goes tumbling down. The bomb's lost. I love the idea, though. It's just so different. Like, have you ever seen anything like that pistol call? Go secret, go hell, go up vent into A. The door's already off as well. Perfecto, I imagine, naded it, but they're not scared. They just go right for the stick, almost punished by Bit. Simple getting pushed as well from the close side. Simple gets away with 1 before Jamyoung swings out, and now the rotates come in. Favored for NaVi in numbers, but the clock is ticking ever quicker. Jamyoung needs this kill. He can't find it, and Kaze, he's got nothing to stop that defuse. He's got to fight his way in this 1v3. They flash, they nade, they throw the kitchen sink at his face, but they're on the bomb, and that's NaVi with a defuse.
Oh, wow. God damn, man. Even with the scoreline being so decisive, some of these rounds, they're looking a little bit scary, but NaVi, 1 away from match point at least. And that's the golden goose. That's what you want. You want to get hold of that.
No one's throwing any, though. They're just walking out. It's a dry fight. Perfecto. They can wallbang him, and Molly will land. He's somehow back to sight.
This is so weird. The way this round's unfolding is leaving me scratching my head. Mosier, he just wants to deal damage. Instead, the 2 frags coming back from NaVi.
Nice.
Command respect. And Electronic wants to end it there.
And they had a lot of nades.
Bit of a wasted opportunity there for parhaat. All right now, NaVi certainly looking like the better team.
Some kind of ape-off.
for the flash. Out goes that first man. Simple gets a chance to fire off more damage, and Perfecto has been uncleared by the door. Now they have to hold off, wait for Jamyoung, because he's got a big flank going on. They're making noise ramp. This might draw the Heaven player out. Jamyoung is just going to climb up, but his head's been spotted, and Bit converts that spray beautifully. Perfecto's here to end the round and end the map with it. Nade on the plant is perfect, and Kaze against the world. No 1v5s today. That's it, Kakanito. That's it, Jackie. That's NaVi making a statement win.
Brings it back to 4v4. NaVi starting to scramble players down. Miss smoke for Rare Atom. One man makes it into the site, but not alive for long. The bomb across. They're gonna get the plant here, but that. Oh, not even!
Cheeky boy.
Simple with the backstab.
No plant for you. No
Knife
money.
kill found in the pistol round.
Now, mathematically, oh, okay, he didn't buy the AWP. I was going to say he had 4,900, but no helmets. That's a conundrum, but he'll just buy an A1S. Play it safe. MPL with 3 headshots in the pistol. That's very big. This guy had a stinker, had one of the worst maps. Almost unforgivable, you could say, on Inferno.
Someone sent me a tweet when he was 6 and 11 at one point.
To fight. Oh, that could have been delicious. And it's not bad. Simple will capitalize. And now Rare Atom, good luck.
Still, he's wounded, he's low, and Simple mops him up.
Not again.
Bomb plant comes in, but Simple goes over. They've woke this guy up, and here's Mercury to find him over on short. Simple out of the round now. Low HP for Mercury. They've tapped the bomb, hoping it baits a peak, but now this is the full commit. Mercury with the swing! That is close!
He fell!
Thank goodness Perfecto had no faith, leapt off the bomb at the first chance he got.
Did he just... why was he touching his keyboard? He was ready. He just had to hit the one bullet, the lone shot, but he fell off the roof.
Park life. And now Simple in with another. NaVi 5v3. And not a worry in the world. NPL, okay, will die, sure. Maybe that gives them away in a B. Maybe that's the leverage that Rare Atom needed.
Perfecto. He's waiting for this push to come in. Sees the head, bit of a pitter-patter. Like rain on a tin roof. It's not going to be enough to let him loose. Bit's just waiting. Bomb goes down. Kaze being spammed upon, and he now exits his stage left, and it's just Mosier and Advent. Time ticking down. Oh, Simple. Every time he goes to B, he just abuses them. And you could hear the calls from NaVi. They're so content with this one. You're right, Hugo. There's just no respect left. Like, this is a can of worms, but they're huge.
And so what would happen next? Rare Atom moving up through short.
Ooh, he's
Find that opener.
Yeah. Lost damage. Nate could be big. Oh, Jamyoung lives. That takes 1 damage. It takes him from 2 to 1, and he survives the fight. Gets a gun as well, and forces a save. It's the right call for NaVi. Although Perfecto, stubborn, doesn't want to believe it. Now he will. Had an opportunity. They need so many more.
Yeah, in the right place to try and shut this down. Advent and Mercury both dead. Bit, what a tear, even ready for the 4th man through the bathrooms, and there's the bomb away from Rare Atom now, and it's just Jamyoung left. Oh, Simple never even saw the man. That's wild.
For a guy who attended his first LAN just a couple of yonks ago and, you know, won his first LAN in Cologne. I mean, this, you know, not normally, but Bit's playing great today. It's going to pull all the way out, go back to the site. NaVi, meanwhile, regressing a B. Bit, that's a huge kill, but he still needs more because there will be no reinforcements, no rotations, no assistance on this top side. But Bit, he does his solo dolo, 2 kills, and he takes long. Great real estate to have for a retake now for NaVi. They can actually consider going for this. Favored by a man, that bomb is getting planted, and Bit is on a tear right now. 3 kills in the round. Kaze's AWP needed more than ever.
Back-to-back 3K rounds now for Bit. who's really being influential here for NaVi, keeps Rare Atom away from long, forces them into the rotate.
Swapped spots.
Mosier has traded places in this smoke, but they get suspicious. Electronic calls the bluff. He realizes, well, we're all through this site.
Be hit, and this might be the way, and there's a molly on Perfecto. Otherwise, it's down to the guns.
The multiple frags needed again for MPL. Weebem4 removed from the equation. Gone. Banned. Now it's a 4v4. 30 seconds on the clock. Kaze's got the bomb. Electronic swings for one. Perfecto in the water. Shuts the other man down as well, and it's all crumbling to bits. It's like a house with no supports.
Gotta have those foundations, man.
Dodges death
he
for
just
now.
really wants
Simple
this, yeah.
wants to fight. So does Electronic. He had a chance to not do this.
He's done
buddy.
it.
Oh, buddy, you didn't have to be here, but here you are anyway. And he's holding on. Finds the 4v4. As Simple wasn't so lucky over on short, but Bits winning fight after fight over in mid. And so now a man down, Rare Atom, clutching at straws to find a way back in to the 3v4.
MPL with the blood sport, got to put a bullet through where the forts get processed. Mosier giving him no time to let the fort process as we're in the 3v2. Rare Atom struggling. They clamber back into the game on the T side, the real fickle mistress that it can be at the best of times. And this is not looking good at all. Advent now running up to the site. Has the bomb. They're already pushing out as well.
Yeah.
There's a peek from Mosier. He goes for the bold frag. And they're just spamming him, Hugo. Perfecto with the finish.
Graffiti one in the water. They're here, ready to respond to NaVi. And so Rare Atom lulled into a false sense of security. Mercury, that's your teammate. He adjusts in time. Flicking back to find Electronic. Simple, dead on the rotate. And now it's Bit. He's been giving us a great game. Mr. Multi-kill, but not in this round. Mercury goes on a tear. In the moment, in the bloodlust, in the dazed and confused nature of that round, even.
This one. I guess a re-heaven smoke or back in CT. Flashes, well, they're not even coming in, are they? They're just looking for the fight, and they do win them out. Rare Atom break back into B. Second heaven smoke did land. Nice shot for Simple. Just picks Mosier out of the round. He's going to make it. Ooh. No, he's not. Advent plucks him from the sky. Christmas comes early. Kaze takes a quick headshot. Suddenly, Bits put into a clutch, but this one is a little more winnable. Kit's highlighted down in pit. He's got to go all the way there or force these fights on short.
He might have to go looking. He might have to go hunting here. Times of the essence, and Advent's on the angle.
Just under 50 seconds on the clock. The T's moving in. This is looking so weird. Kaze with one. Electronic drop. The push through the smoke as well is iffy. And MPL not looking good. All on Simple. Slowly backing off. Wants to let it just calm down.
You're kind of glad that that's the fashion it happens in, right? You at least get the AWP out, and that's actually pretty beneficial because Bit put a lot of money in.
Where they are, and he's going to go for the swing out.
Oh, how does he win that?
That's rough, bud.
Simple's here, though.
Missed flick. They're getting closer. He's got to go through the motions with this all up, and Kaze puts some motion in the ocean of Rare Atom. The tides are rising here. Rare Atom are poised for another round. Low HP for NaVi. And if they lose a man moving in here, if Mosier gets this kill, that should seal the deal on the round. NaVi are moving away, trying to hold on to these guns. And Mosier's looking to be so punishing. All the way down at 9-1 at one point in time. And now they sit at 9-5, about to level out this half and deliver.
But Rare Atom are ready to explode our monster.
They will put the shutters down. Instead, it'll be the nade that removes the first. Mosier, off the gap that's been created, he goes running in. It's like the London Underground. Mind the gap. Everyone's falling down the edge. And Electronic, he's on a train that might be derailed. Just the MP9 in an awkward spot. Dives through. Mosier ready. There's the 9-6. And this next half could be a beautiful one. Come back and stay here for that.
Oh, still wants a little more in this moment. There's the first kill from Perfecto.
Oh, no.
But they can't stick the landing, even though MPL is blind. They still end up falling, and Mosier's overran for Kaze and Mercury in the 2v4. This is going to be a bit of a rough one. NaVi are even coming to them, boosting into heaven. Not normally where the fights happen. Oh, thank goodness, he's still alive. Now
can't
everyone's
believe that.
under heaven. Oh, you've never seen a round like this before.
Rare Atom have a hope in hell, but he just fires off body shots and dies. So
Still favors NaVi in this one, as Rare Atom is split 2-2 between either site. If they get these 2 kills on A, and they do it cleanly, that's the round. With kaze already dead, it's all hinging on Mercury. Out with another swing,
Ouch.
Simple gets rid of him.
I think he wins that if he doesn't crouch, to be honest. He looked dead on, but the bullets got soaked by the truck.
Because there's such a small layer of molecules between your fingertips and the thing you're touching, you're not actually touching it. There's still a gap.
I don't buy that.
It's a fact. It's like how the human brain can't actually detect if something is wet or damp.
And you're not going to be able to find Perfecto hiding out under. Bomb getting retrieved. NaVi aren't even going to announce this. They're not going to throw nades. They're not going to jump. They're just going to creep in. And right now, Rare Atom are like, oh, let's get back in our site. This is our site, right? And Simple's asking for a knife kill. MPL will let him have it.
Oh, MPL, what a hero. Yes.
Bonk. What a guy. No one quite like him because it's kind of like what we all want to do in matchmaking, but with the best aim in the world to back it up.
And normally against some of the best in the business as well. Does it on repeat, like a DJ. 13 rounds, as this one is a certified club anthem for NaVi. On the 3rd map of our best of 3 series, Rare Atom, they've had their ups, they've had their downs, but they are stuck at a low point right now. At least the money's back. Kaze on the AWP.
Kill there. Like, he was aiming at the head, but he crouched in the spread increase so the bullet doesn't hit. So, like, oh, Simple's been doing that. He did that the other day. The fact that he's going for these plays, and that just shows the mindset NaVi are in. 14-6. They're down a man. This is good for Rare Atom, but NaVi again have found a pocket, a bubble of air to breathe in these murky waters. Big shot for kaze. Coming alive in the night time. Hits another tag onto Bid as well, and he doesn't want to force the issue. JK, yes he does. Smoke down, swings again. He's even got help at long. He can't even be wrapped. It's NaVi putting a package right now and getting delivered death.
Mercury's read it as well. He's posted. Waiting behind the pillar. Hoping to put them to sleep a little bit more literally, but he wanders out. Perfecto was primed. He'll let it rip, and now it's down to a 4 versus 3. 16 seconds on the clock, bomb on the back. You got to be speedy about this.
I love
Mosey is just waiting. There's kaze as well. Scout looking like an AWP, and the round gone down the pan.
Yeah, that's a real sigh of relief around there for Rare Atom. I think it's important because they go 5v4 up and that kill goes untraded.
Rare Atom are out of util. 1 smoke left. It's stuck up on A. Kaze's just come through and then sending it. Electronic runs in with a double kill, and the flashes are beautiful. They're not ready for Kaze, who did just jump out heaven, and he almost finds a 3rd kill off that transfer if he did, but he does not. 15 rounds to NaVi, all but guaranteed.
Well, hold on to the M4. NaVi onto match and series point here. Starting to etch out this kind of expected result in the matchup. NaVi.
Yeah, he was nailing Simple. I think he's definitely beaten Simple the head-to-head in this map. Like, I can think of 3 times he AWP'd him when they were both scoped up. So, you know, he had a few rounds here at the end, but it might be the end, Jackie, as NaVi find their entries into the B site. 5-on-2. Kaze can't do or say anything about this one, and NaVi, despite starting a little shaky today, will finish off this series with a smile on their face and do what they were always meant to, pushing Rare Atom down a peg and back into that lower bracket matchup, the last chance stage, where they may face Liquid once more to see if that was a fluke or fate. For NaVi, they go 4th to fight Spirit.